All right, so today we're going to continue with 8.1, Monday short day. Today I have more time to go over what I need to go over. So yesterday we were finding the volume of a full container, right? So this one, it asks how much salsa is missing from the jar. So you actually have to do two volume problems, right? You have to find the full volume of the cylinder and then the part that is either missing or the part that is there. Since we know the height of what the salsa that we still have, then we can figure out how much salsa is missing. Okay, so some deductive reasoning is involved. Okay, so remember my volume formula is volume is equal to the area of the base times height. The way we find the area of the base is pi r squared, right? So it's pi r squared times height. Okay, and you'll see this formula written both ways. I really want you to make that connection that capital B means area of the base, and the way that area of the base translates is pi r squared. Okay? You guys remember this? No, right? So first we're going to have to do the volume of the jar. It tells me that I have a 5 centimeter radius, right? Here's my radius. So there's my radius squared, right? You should write this down. And my height is 6. How come I wrote 6 and not 10 or 4? Right? Because that's what's missing. And what's it asking us to find out? Yeah, sometimes we won't be able to do it this way. Sometimes you'll have to do more than one volume operation. So, let's go ahead and solve that. What's 5 squared? And then, so then you have volume is, and 25 times 6 is what? Do we need calculators? 25 times 6 is what? 150, right? So I have 150 pi. So how much is missing? Approximately what? You need a calculator to multiply it by pi. Sign it out, please. Put your name down. Who can tell me what 150 pi is? Noah?
471.
Yeah, so we're going to round it up to 471 centimeters square or cubed. Make sure you give me the unit measurement. Okay, so you have to tell me centimeters squared, because what is the measurement that's used on the jar? Centimeters. So tell me the unit, and it's always cubed. Okay? So this time we want to find the volume of the toilet paper. We know two things. We know that a toilet paper has a tube in the center, right? So that tube in the center, does it hold any toilet paper? So it's what's called a void, right? So we have to find the volume of the entire roll, the volume of the tube, and then to deduct, right, that void from the total volume. So here is where I said you're going to have to do two specific problems. So does it give you the radius or the diameter of the toilet paper roll? Does it? Gives you the diameter. So what's half of 4.25? What is half of 4.25? Use your calculators, people. Chloe, what is half of 4.25? You have a calculator right there. Divide it. 4.25 divided by 2. That's right, Chloe's got it. 2.125. So that's my actual what? Radius. Okay. So my radius is 2.125. What is my height of the toilet paper? 4.25. So can I figure out the volume for that? Okay, so let's look at the center roll, right? What does it give me of the center roll? It gives me the what? Diameter or the radius? Look at it. What does it give me, Kevin? Does it give me the diameter or the radius of the tube? How do you know it's radius? The tube, the center. And what does it say? It says what equals? What equals? What's the letter? D. What does D stand for? So what is it giving us? Diameter or the radius? It gives us the diameter. Okay, guys, common sense stuff like that, okay? You need to make that connection between the D for diameter and an R for radius. Do I need the diameter or do I need the radius? For volume, do I need diameter or do I need radius? I need radius. What's half of 1.5? So what's half of 1.5? Jimena? 0.75. Is the height different? No. So the height's going to be the same, right? 4.25. Right? So now all we have to do is find the volume of both of these. Go ahead and find the volume of these two equations. Because we're going to subtract the volume of the large toilet paper roll, or the volume of the roll from the larger toilet paper roll. So go ahead and work the equations. I'm going to push pause and you guys are going to solve these. You're going to... All right, so I'm hoping some of you guys have some answers, and we've gone ahead and we substituted for both. You guys should have at least that, right? So 2.125 squared times 4.25 is 19.2 pi, right? 0.75 squared times 4.25 or 4.25 is 2.4 pi, correct? I'm going quick, guys. So if I'm subtracting, I get 16.8 pi. I'm just going to subtract 2.4 from 19.2. And that is going to be my exact answer. When I multiply it, I get 52.8 as my approximate. Inches cubed. So that's both my exact and my approximate.